At the title and y'all saw the thumbnail. I done witnessed so many people on YouTube telling y'all the middle and the end of how to do business credit, how to get business credit, but they never tell you the beginning. I haven't seen anybody tell you how to start. You got to know how to start to know how to finish. You got to know how to start to get it going. You dig what I'm saying? But they usually start in the middle or the end, telling you what to do, what to go get, but they don't tell you how to start it. It's only 5 steps to start getting business credit, and we finna elaborate on that. Let's get into it. So before I get into the steps, before I even start step 1, I want to break down why it's so important to have business credit, how it separates you from your business. You know, you 2 different entities. But let me read this article by the SBA, the Small Business Administration, to help y'all further understand why you need business credit and why it's so important to you. I quote, "Building business credit plays a crucial role in your company funding ability. Whether you operate as a limited liability company or a corporation, your business have the ability to establish a credit file separate from you as an individual." That's what I just told y'all about. Y'all 2 separate people working on the same goal. You can't beat that. I quote, "When you register a business, a LLC, a LLP, or a corporation, it becomes recognized as a separate legal entity with the ability to enter into contracts. It is treated as a separate being from you as an individual." So many people hit me up, be like, "Hey, I need a CPN. You know where I can get CPNs at? I know they're illegal, but I need a CPN." Having your EIN is just like having a CPN. It's a way around anything, but we'll talk about that later on. So many people done asked me in the past, they still ask me to this day, should they choose a LLC or should they choose a sole corporation? What should they choose? They do not know. Should they choose a S Corp or a LLC? What should I choose? Well, let me break down to you why a S Corp ain't worth a fuck. Why it's defeating the purpose. But you can do whatever you want to do. You dig? If you operate as a sole proprietorship, it is important to understand there is no legal or financial separation between you and your business. If that's the case, when you obtain credit or apply for funding, all activities will be solely tied to you as an individual and reflect on your personal credit report. With an LLC, you stay separate. So hopefully that answer y'all question. Quit asking me that shit. Yeah. 1, choose the right business structure. What do I mean by choosing the right business structure? To make your business a district legal entity requires that you select the structure such as a LLC, what we just talked about, a LLP, or a corporation. Remember, the S Corp do not create a separate business entity. First, you got to decide what you want. Hopefully, I made that easy for y'all. So that's the first step. Step number 1 is just that simple. Just make up your mind. 1 out of the 3. Select 1 out of the 3. That's all you have to do. Now to step 2. Step number 2. Obtain a federal tax ID number, which is an EIN. What is an EIN? To put it in a simpler term, it's just your business social security number. You know how you have a social security number, which is attached to anything that you put in the system. Well, that's your social security number for your business. What keep y'all separate if you choose a LLC or a LLP. It's just that simple. Number 3, you need to open up you a business banking account. A lot of these companies will not send you no money, will not do no money transactions or nothing. If you're handling business credit or you handling stuff with a business with your personal credit, it's like you don't exist. It's just your business that exists. You have to have a business banking account. It is totally different than a personal savings or personal checkings. You have to have a business account. Make sure you open up your business account. Are y'all following me so far? It's simple, it's plain. Just go to Google and type in business accounts. You choose what rates and what interest and what fees and things best fit you. You feel what I'm saying? Just like choosing your personal bank. Do a little research before you just hop out there the first thing you see. What work for that person may not work for you. What work for you may not work for that person. So make sure you take your time and understand what you're doing. So step number 1, you have to decide, what do you want, a S Corp or LLC? Number 2, you have to get an EIN number. Number 3, what I just told y'all. It's just that simple. Now let's go to step number 4. Now here's where it get a little tricky at. This is how you're going to start establishing business credit. This is how you start that on up. We got the first 3 steps, but step number 4, establish credit with vendors, suppliers who report. Just like your personal credit, when you have collections reporting to your personal credit report, you have credit builders, you have credit cards and all of that. Well, it's basically the same for your business credit, but it's just business. You dig what I'm saying? I'm about to break that down to y'all. I don't know about y'all liking to work harder and not smarter. I'd rather work smarter than not harder. So one of the easiest ways to build business credit is to apply for net terms with vendors and suppliers. As you buy supplies, inventory, or any other materials on your credit, those purchases and payments get reported to your business credit reporting agencies. You see how that works? You get credit for having business credit to report to your credit. You get credit for having business credit that's reporting to your credit. So you got to buy these supplies and things anyway, but you get credit for them. So make sure whoever you buy your supplies and your inventory from, you getting it reported to your credit bureau. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let that go over your head. This activity create your company credit profile and your business credit report. After your company has several trade lines reporting, a business credit rating score is generated. That's how you begin your business credit. I'll read it to y'all one more time. This activity creates your company's credit profile, a business credit report. After your company has several trade lines reporting, a business credit rating score is generated. No different than your personal credit score. They just call it a credit rating score when it comes to business credit, you guys. You got me? Follow me. Remember, you want credit for using credit. There's no use of using credit if you don't get credit for using credit. Remember, it is important to select vendors and suppliers that report to a business credit reporting agency. Each relationship that you have also serve as a trade references that can be used in the future credit applications as well. So you cannot beat that shit. You winning all the way around the board. It is. Not least, this is a very important step that people don't like to do. Step number 5, monitor your business credit reports. Monitor your business credit reports. The reason why I keep repeating myself, because a lot of people will really DM me on Instagram and be like, hey bro, what is monitoring your business credit reports? What was number 5 again? I'm not sure. That's why I repeat myself, for they don't have to rewind or they don't have to DM me about something that I repeated 3 to 4 times. It simplifies things for a lot of people. You dig what I'm saying? It's like your personal credit where you got Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. Also, when you're doing business credit, you have 3 major business credit reporting agencies. So it is important to monitor each, just like you do your personal credit. Each agency collect data from various sources and may have different information about the companies. The good news is each of your business's credit agencies provide a way for you to update basic information about your business. If you uncover any outdated or incorrect information, you will want to contact the agencies to make the appropriate changes. Do not leave them on there, you guys. Do not leave it on there. Established business credit report. You may get a higher credit approval, better interest rates, and repayment terms on loans and lines of credit. You see how you get? God, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Then it's a whole nother entity than yourself. Woo, that's powerful. That's power. Last but not least, but we at the finale right now. It is equally important to establish a diversity of accounts with other types of business credit, such as having business credit cards and businesses lines of credit. Just like personal credit, you need mixed credit. So as y'all soak up the game on the end, business credit is just as simple as getting your personal credit right. It's just the knowledge that you have to have. You dig what I'm saying? So them the 5 steps that'll get you started, get you in the door, and get you to establish a great business credit score. You dig what I'm saying? So 93% of y'all that watch me is not subscribed. That's the least y'all could do is hit the bell and hit the bell notification just to get more game. I'm giving the game for free. At least just show me some support and some love. That's all I ask for. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll holler.